And so when I see the things that he does, and he did the Irv smoking, I'm like,
how did you feel about that when you saw it?
Of course, nobody likes all this goofy shit, but it's goofy shit. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, I'm not. Preem said it best. I spoke to Preem the other day. Preem has always got the right words and shit and the right things to say. Because I was hot. You know what I'm saying? I was hot. I was ready to go nuclear and shit. But I say, so I spoke to Preem anyway. And Preem said, he said, Rule, he said, here's what you got to understand about who we are and what we are. He said, we are masters of self-defense. And I said, I love that. I said, because I don't want to start trouble, make trouble with people. But if we got to get into it, make it, I'll fucking end it. I'll put it to where it go. I'll take it to the next. So that's why I'm like, you know what? That is the best description of what I am and who I am as a man that I could ever think about. You know what I'm saying? Because that's who we are as men. Mm-hmm. We're here to protect our families, protect our homes, defend our honor, our names, our reputation. That's what we're here. I'm not here to be a bully and bother people. I'm not. That's not what I'm here to do. You know what I'm saying? But I am a master of self-defense.
Yeah. But in a way, you do have to understand why Fit feels the way he feels, though, right? When you think about everything that y'all been through,
I really don't.
Really?
Yeah, I don't.
The fighting, the shooting, the stabbing.
What shooting? We ain't got nothing to do with that.
Oh, well, never mind.
I know people like to say it. Yeah. But that ain't got nothing to do with us. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? I know the reality of it all. You know what I'm saying? And that shit ain't got nothing to do with us. Mm-hmm. But I guess it's good for, people to play that when they want to play that and then play victim when they want to play victim. You know what I'm saying? So, like I said, I leave it all alone. I live a really, really cool life. I'm in a good space. Mm-hmm. And so I'm like, sometimes you just got to remove yourself from the circus. And that's what I've chosen to do. And so that's why I've been being real quiet and cool and just enjoying my time and shit. It's funny because, I'll get DMs and shit from, other enemies, mm-hmm. What they say, a friend of
a friend of
the enemy of my
friend.
Yeah, so I got a lot of those. You know what I'm saying?
No, enemy of my friend.
Yeah, the enemy of my
enemy. You be
is my
responding
friend.
to that because you probably don't get down with that, right? Like.
No, but it'd be like people y'all know very well. Mm-hmm. They hit me in the DMs and be like, yeah, you see this fucking me.
Hold on, so y'all, it's so crazy because we say that all the time. When Ja Rule was going through his situation, Ja got jumped. That's why I don't really like to compare the Drake
this is true.
Kendrick thing. Like you got jumped. So all of those relationships you never made amends with?
Yeah, me and Game is cool. It
was Buster for a moment, cool. Yeah. Eminem for a moment.
Me and X is cross, we cool. Mm-hmm. But the rest, nah. They all on that side of it.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? So I don't pump with them niggas like that.
Even all these years later, you just
nah. It's like, Charlamagne, it's like anything else, like the Cold War, man. Like we can exist without having to coexist.
50 Cent hopped on IG and said, the Breakfast Club should be ashamed of themselves, asking questions that perpetrates violence. This fool has been getting ready to go where he calls nuclear for 22 years. LOL. Your man in my runts right now. Yo, now he wildin', right? That nigga said, I'm smoking on Irv right now. Hey, this nigga 50 Cent is a fool, bruh. That's crazy. But man, one thing about Ja Rule, bruh, he gonna always defend his mans. He gonna always try to defend himself, even though the public already chose 50 Cent over Ja Rule 20 plus years ago. Cause I remember me being in elementary school, me being in middle school, that's how long this beef go back. Like I was a little kid. 50 Cent got hit up and they were saying that it had something to do with Supreme, and Supreme ended up getting cool with Ja Rule and Irv Gotti. So naturally, 50 Cent gonna be like, okay, the nigga that tried to get me killed is now cool with Murder Inc. F Murder Inc. for life. Like anybody that got anything to do with Murder Inc., anybody that collaborate with Murder Inc., I'm going at anybody. And that's what 50 Cent did. He went at Jadakiss, Styles P, everybody from Murder Inc., R. Kelly, Fat Joe, anybody that did songs with Ja Rule back in the day, 50 Cent went at him because it's like F you for life. And I get it. Like, he done got shot up, stabbed up, all type of stuff messing with Ja Rule back in the day. So I get that. And then he said smoking on Irv Gotti, and that nigga Ja Rule said he got nuclear. Then he said he got on the phone with Supreme and calmed him down. Yo, one thing about 50, bro, he don't back down. Like, that's one thing about 50, bro. But these niggas grown. Like, ain't no beef gonna happen. They never gonna run into each other. It's just all IG jokes. What y'all think about this, your Bobby? What?